Now that we have established that children are growing up too fast is in fact an issue, and that the myths that are underlying behind this issue are indeed false, I will provide solutions, or at least provide ideas that will lead us in the direction of resolving the issue. We have noted that the media, peers, and parents are most likely to cause a grown child. And since we can't change the world, including the media and other people's children, it has been suggested that parents take action in order for this issue to be resolved. Parents are the closest source to children, and this issue ultimately links back to parental control. In this speech, I will offer solutions to slowing childhood down by suggesting that parents take charge of their children's lives. As in most child rearing issues, the parent's response is key. Herman from Disney Parenting says parents need to rein in their child's inappropriate impulses and help the child pace themselves. Acknowledge the changes your child is experiencing, but gently inform him or her that with growth and maturity comes more serious issues and choices and responsibilities. Most importantly, parents must all play a role in deciding what is acceptable for children to be exposed to. So what can parents do? Although parents may feel helpless, there are a lot of things you can do to help protect and educate your children. Dr. Gail Gross, the expert in psychology and education, suggests that parents should start with small steps. For example, provide children with a stable and supportive network of friends by taking them to child-related activities and not adults, where the belief is that it's who they are, not what they look like, which matters the most. Parents should also impose good boundaries. Healthy, positive discipline draws boundaries for behavior. It provides security and gives children confidence to cope with physical and psychological changes they experience as they begin puberty. Teaching your kids to believe their self-worth isn't based on their looks, but what kind of person they are. Praise them for their schoolwork, being creative, and being kind. Another step is to take a strong stance against clothes or makeup that you consider to be too old or too sexual. Make rules about the types of clothes that aren't acceptable and are acceptable, and stick to them. With a little bit of searching, parents can find fun clothing both them and the kids would like. Parents should try and be open, be honest, and proactive, talking as openly with your children as is appropriate. Your children need to know that they are always welcome to come to you and chat. You could also put a filter on your computer and TV. Parents should be mindful of what their children watch, avoiding shows that contradict what you are trying to instill in them. Parents, do not back down and settle for what is popular. And also evaluate your own action, parents. Kids pick up most of what they kids kids pick up most of the things they learn by what we do, not by what we say. Have a healthy self-image of yourself so that you can create one in your daughter or your son. And dads, your daughters look to you as a model for how they should expect men to treat them. Set the standard high. And finally, this discussion must lead to the importance of play. Play is an important part of childhood and must not be hurried or transformed into work. In essence, pure play is needed to reduce stress and experience joy. Parents must not turn play into work and must not teach children during their play period. Teaching from Parent Dish suggests that in order for parents to put brakes on childhood, they must create appropriate stages with put limitations on behaviors that rush our kids out of childhood, such as wearing makeup, enjoying internet use, having a cell phone, and getting a job. By delaying these activities until an appropriate age, we use them as rites of passage that mark a healthy progress toward adulthood. As we set up stages and boundaries, we give our children something to look forward to. We help them see that maturity is a process, not something that automatically happens when they turn 18. All in all, this issue falls back on parents. So in order to fix this problem, we must encourage parents to to take charge. Children's childhood are at stake if we don't take heed to these advisories. As stated in the research, childhood stress is not a light topic, which means the hurting of a child should definitely not be taken lightly. In the final analysis, childhood is a significant part of life and it should be both respected and valued. Children are entitled to their childhood and should not be hurt through this stage. We as adults, and especially parents, must make decisions as far as parental controls goes, make better decisions, and ultimately set modest and positive examples to our children. Cliche, but indeed true to say, children are the light and the future of the world, and we must reevaluate our children's lives for them so that they may enjoy and long-lived childhood. And Williams from Parent further advises us that as parents, you can help your child grow up at his or her own pace. The key is not to put it on the back burner to be dealt with in the future. If you wait until it is more convenient to start altering the course of your child's life, it may be too late or it may even never happen. If changes need to be made in your family's or your child's lifestyle, start implementing these changes today. It is critical that you do for your sake and your child's. Parents, parents, parents. We have to stop being a part of the problem and a part of the solution.